Listen up, you lot. We're about to embark on a bloody delicious adventure around the world, exploring the wild, the wacky, and the downright mental world of street food. Forget your foie gras and caviar, we're talking about the kind of food that separates the culinary daredevils from the scaredy pants. First up, we're heading over to the Philippines for a little delicacy called balut. You crack it open, expecting that runny yolk, and bam! You're staring at a partially formed duck fetus. Balut is a fertilized duck egg, boiled and eaten in the shell, complete with tiny feathers, bones, and all the bits in between. It's chewy, it's crunchy, it's got that umami thing going on. Don't be a chicken, give it a try. You might actually enjoy it. Next, we're off to Iceland, the land of fire, ice, and fermented shark meat. Yes, you heard that right. Iceland is not just famous for its stunning landscapes and geothermal wonders, but also for its unique and rather unusual culinary traditions. Yep, you heard me right. Fermented shark meat, known locally as hakkarl, is a delicacy that has been part of Icelandic culture for centuries. Hakkarl is the national dish of Iceland, but don't let that fool you. This isn't your typical seafood dish. This ain't no fish and chips, mate. It's a whole different ballgame. This is rotten shark meat that's been buried underground for months, dug up, hung to dry, and then chopped into little cubes of pungent despair. The preparation process is as unique as the dish itself. The smell alone is enough to knock you off your feet. It's incredibly potent and not for the faint-hearted. It's like someone took a week-old gym sock, marinated it in ammonia, and then shoved it right up your nostrils. The aroma is unforgettable. Some say it tastes like strong cheese, others like cleaning products. The flavor is as divisive as the smell. Me? I reckon it tastes like a Viking's armpit after a hard day's pillaging. It's an acquired taste, to say the least. Get yourself to Iceland and try it yourself. Just make sure you've got a strong stomach and a peg on your nose. It's an experience you won't soon forget, that's for sure. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into the deep end of extreme eating with sanakji. This South Korean delicacy will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about food. Sanakji is, quite simply, live octopus. The chef takes a live octopus, chops off its tentacles, and serves them to you while they're still wriggling on the plate. The suction cups on the tentacles are still active, so they'll stick to your tongue, your teeth, your cheeks. It's a culinary rodeo, trying to wrangle these slippery little devils down your throat without choking. Some say it's an aphrodisiac, others say it's a rite of passage. If you're feeling adventurous and fancy a bit of a wrestling match with your dinner, sanakji is the dish for you. It's not just about the taste, it's about the experience. The thrill of eating something so fresh and alive is unparalleled. So next time you're in South Korea, don't miss out on this unique culinary adventure. It's a story you'll be telling for years to come. Next stop on our culinary roller coaster, Cambodia. Now we've all heard of shrimp scampi, but how about tarantula tempura? In the bustling streets of Skuon, fried tarantulas are a popular snack. These aren't your cute, cuddly house spiders, mind you. We're talking massive, hairy arachnids the size of your fist, deep-fried to a crispy, crunchy perfection. The locals will tell you they taste like a cross between crab and chicken. The texture is definitely more on the crunchy side, like a burnt potato chip. If you're brave enough to look past the 8 hairy legs and beady eyes, you might just find yourself enjoying this crunchy critter. Our final stop on this olfactory odyssey takes us to Taiwan, where we'll be braving the infamous stinky tofu, a dish that has both intrigued and repelled food lovers for generations. Imagine the worst smell you can think of, then multiply it by 10, and you're still not even close to the pungent aroma of stinky tofu. This fermented tofu dish is not for the faint of heart. It's usually deep-fried until crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, and served with a variety of sauces and toppings. The taste is savory, tangy, and surprisingly addictive. It's one of those foods that you'll smell from a mile away and think, no way in hell. But trust me, once you take a bite, you'll understand why people line up for hours to get their hands on this smelly delicacy. The initial smell might be off-putting, but the flavor is a revelation. It's a culinary adventure that challenges your senses and rewards your palate. So, hold your nose and dive in, because this is one experience you won't want to miss. To get their hands on this smelly delicacy. So there you have it, you fearless foodies, a whirlwind tour of the world's most extreme street foods. From fertilized duck embryos to wriggling octopus tentacles, these dishes will challenge your palate and leave you with some interesting stories to tell. Who knows, you might just discover your new favorite snack. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more food adventures.